On, let us begin with the poem A Thunderstorm, written by Emily Dickinson. Let us know about the poet Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson was an American poet born on 10 December 1830 in Amherst, Massachusetts. Her literary works include A Bird Came Down the Walk, Because I Could Not Stop for Death, etc. She died on 15th May 1886. Children, the poem A Thunderstorm is about the damage that the storm causes everywhere. The poem is written as 5 stanzas with 4 lines in each. The poem seems to be gloomy because it talks about the causes and the effect of thunderstorm. Children, please open page number 34. First I shall read the whole poem and later I'll give you stanza-wise explanation. So let's get started. The wind began to rock the grass with threatening tunes and low. He flung a menace at the earth, a menace at the sky. The leaves unhooked themselves from trees and started all abroad. The dust did scoop itself like hands and throw away the road. The wagons quickened on the streets. The thunder hurried slow. The lightning showed a yellow beak and then a livid claw. The birds put up on bars to nest. The cattle fled to barns. There came one drop of giant rain, and then, as if the hands that held the dams had parted hold, the waters wrecked the sky, but overlooked my father's house, just quartering a tree. Stanza 1, lines 1 to 4. The wind began to rock the grass with threatening tunes and low. He flung a menace at the earth, a menace at the sky. Children, the entire poem is supposed to symbolize a storm. In the first stanza, the line, "The wind began to rock the grass," describes the chaos that the storm created upon the world. Here, begun is the past participle form of began and rock refers to swing, while threatening tunes and low refers to warning and low refers to sad tunes. Since a wind often blows just through before a thunderstorm and is truly, blows like threatening tune. Here, flung a menace at the earth refers to throw with violence. Here, he refers to the wind. By using personification, the poet describes the thunderstorm in more intense manner. A menace at the sky, menace refers to something that is likely to cause harm. A menace at the sky refers to a sense of danger at the sky that was caused by the thunderstorm. Here, sky is linked to trees since their tops are in the sky. Now let's see stanza 2, children, lines 4 to 8. The leaves unhooked themselves from trees and started all abroad. The dust did scoop itself like hands and throw away the road. Children, in the second stanza, the poet explains how the wind rips or withers the leaves from the trees and was flying away distantly because of the bad wind. The wind blows the road's dust so fiercely that it seems the road itself is being thrown away. The poet tells us that the storm is so mighty that it throws away the road. Here, unhooked refers to rip or withered. Abroad refers to over a wide space, and scoop refers to together. Now, let us understand stanza 3, line 9 to 12. The wagons quickened on the streets, the thunder hurried slow, the lightning showed a yellow beak, and then a livid claw. In this stanza, children, the poet explains how commuters on the street are afraid that they increase the speed of their wagons. The wagons quickened on the streets. This is because The people do not want to be caught in the storm, so they are hurrying to reach home. Here, wagon refers to a four-wheeled cart for having loads. That means the things happen quicker than one expects them to happen. Here, hurried refers to rushed. The poet has used oxymoron figure of speech. That means two opposite words have been used together in the line. For example, hurried and slow. The lightning showed a yellow beak. That means the lightning looks like a giant bird which is coming down. Here, yellow beak refers to flashes in the sky. It hints at the mighty anger of coming storm. And livid refers to extremely angry. Now let us read stanza 4, children, that is line 13 to 16. The birds put up the bars to nest, the cattle fled to barns. There came one drop of giant rain, and then as if the hands. In this stanza, students, the poet explains how thunderstorm scares the birds and cattle equally. When the storm comes, all the animals go and find shelter. The birds put up the bars to the nest. Put up the bars refers to cover with twigs. They cover the nest with twigs. So the birds cover the nest with the twigs and cattle go hide in the barns. Here barns refer to a farm in which animals or hay and grains are kept. Then a giant drop of rain comes down. Here hands are linked or referred to hold, since hand hold things. Now let us look at stanza 5, line 17 to 20. That held the dams had parted hold, the waters wrecked the sky, but overlooked my father's house, just quartering a tree. Now children, the storm has hit and the rain started falling hard. It appeared that the hands that held the dam had broken and waters wrecked. Here wrecked refers to badly damaged. The waters wrecked the sky. Here sky is linked to trees. The storm completely damaged the tree. However, in the end, the poet says that it is stormy everywhere, but has completely ignored her father's house. Quartering refers to one of four equal parts. The last line is a metaphor of poet's personal feeling of personal life, and there could be a lot of unused or unsaid explanations. So children, the poem A Thunderstorm talks about the damage the nature can have on birds, on animals, on earth, and on humans. It also shows that we should seek shelter before the storm. The poem talks us that we may have storms in life and we need to protect ourselves from storms. So children, here I complete the poem A Thunderstorm, and if you have any questions, you are free to ask. Thank you.